Hi viewers, welcome to NCKHUB. If you like our videos, kindly do subscribe and follow us. Thank you.
Going to talk about all about DevOps. As part of our second episode, we are going to talk about SRE versus DevOps, the roles, responsibilities, and the differentiation between DevOps, how it will be used, how these two will be interacted and work together if they are part of DevOps methodology, how these two are going to work on, we are going to have a look now today. So, well, myself is Chandrakant. I'm going to talk about DevOps as SRE. So SRE is nothing but a site reliability engineer, and a DevOps, already you are aware, development along with the operations where it is a collaborative work. So both are two different roles. Under the DevOps, we have multiple roles. So SRE will be a site reliability engineer. And what are the roles, regular roles and responsibilities? What is the significance of a SRE role? We are going to have a check. So if we can see, so I have portrayed for you a clear draw.io picture. So which you can see. First, we will be speaking about the functionality, how it will be used, and what is its focus of each module, and what is the usage of this one, and production or multiple environments, how these are going to use, and what are the key benefits of using about these roles. So many people are talking about DevOps versus SRE, SRE versus platform engineer, DevOps engineer versus DevOps architect, like this. So we are going to talk about DevOps versus SRE. So for you people, I am going to make it more clear, and I want to make it more clear for you. So if you can see, I have just background color, I have changed it. And if you can see guys, now clearly it will be visible. Mainly SRE focuses on, if I can give you an overview, SRE talks about a role which will look into the security and also scaling of the servers, along with the security which focuses on reliability of the entire software, along with the performance and monitoring. This site reliability engineer mainly focuses on improving the security and maintaining the sustainability of the software along with the reliability, which will be running with the backend with certain software tools and automated tasks, example monitoring tasks, security tasks, reliable tasks. So these will be implemented using SRE. Coming to the main functionality of this one, if we can see how SRE focuses. SRE focuses on application monitoring. If you can see here, I have added a highlighted point where the reliability comes with the infrastructure. To maintain that reliability, we have to monitor the resources. For example, a CPU, memory, network reads, disk reads, security of the software. In case of any failures of the system, what is going to happen? If an entire application is failed, server system is failed, what is going to happen? Likewise, the main focus of the site reliability engineering will goes with working on infrastructure reliability along with the security and the failures. Next, if we can talk about another, site reliability engineers mainly work in system and along with the application security. And parallelly, they will be raising incidents which they are focused to work on the moderate of the ticket, low level of the ticket, and with respect to the production support. SRE team will be focusing mainly working on production environments where they will be working on 24/7 support to check the failures of the system, where the security of the system is failing. Example, Tanium or a CrowdStrike of a server. Recently, we have encountered Windows Server with blue screen on death. That is one of the security issue which we have seen on CrowdStrike. Likewise, any failures on the system, entirely it is going to block the work of a production system. Likewise, SRE teams will do handle. Similarly, security threats. They will be working on identification, IDs, and directories, and application securities, and monitoring the security of the application which doesn't meet the performance standards. Similarly, any software and automated jobs failure with respect to the security, any productivity of the developer is impacted with respect to the application security or the server security, what sort of security threat it is. These things the SRE will be focusing on. As I said, they will be working on essentially reliability and application monitoring and failures of the application with respect to the system and application security. So now coming back to the DevOps. So now if we can speak about a DevOps, it is nothing but a collaboration between DevOps who works as a team. In the team will include development team, operations, along with the quality assurance team. So when all these two people are working, they will be managing multiple engineers. Those engineers will be having QA, developers along with the operations. This team will manage and work in continuously delivery systems. Like the system means here we have to deliver entire end-to-end pipeline of a application development, starting from infrastructure creation till the development of the application, where it is hosting, what to build, how to deploy, what sort of feedback we have received. All these things they have to manage. So among this one, DevOps first looks into the continuous integration, continuous deployment. Next, automating the frameworks like Terraform framework, automating the shell scripts, developing the scripts, and creating them to run in a continuous automation cycle. Testing the product, how it is working, how the deliveries are working, taking proper feedback from the client, and what sort of tools we have to use. Example, a DevOps will contain GitHub, Terraform, platforms like Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, many more. CI/CD, what kind of build tools, what kind of application needs to use, what are container services, containerized services, which are automatically being used like nowadays with the container services, ECS, EKS, AKS, GKS, likewise multiple Kubernetes services. So how to manage this one? How to provide security to these when they are deployed as a HTTPS application like Certificate Manager, OpenSSL, web application firewalls, security of networking. All these things will be managed entirely by the DevOps team. When talk about SRE, they will be mainly focusing reliability of the application and security of the application, raising the incidents and working on the performance and monitoring the application. But DevOps team will manage entire all the things with multiple tools. Their focus is about in working end-to-end and deliver the application in a collaborative approach, build tools and automate the infrastructure and also code and deliver the pipelines. Those pipelines will contain Docker pipeline, raising the pull request from the Git actions or use Jenkins, multiple branch pipelines. Likewise, you have to create, build, test, and deliver the application. So this involves a continuous delivery with multiple releases. These multiple releases will contain a number of releases to deliver to the client with a proper feedback, what they are doing, how can they improve with maximum velocity. Highest velocity will procure maximum licenses and they will be working. And if you can observe here, the DevOps team also manage the monitoring like CPU, memory, system, application, security, all these things, monitoring and security, how they are managing in by SRE. Parallelly, they will do manage from their end in DevOps as well. And here they will be working on multiple environments to deploy their CI/CD pipelines like dev environment, test environment, production environment, and also staging multiple environments. The key and the main focusing things is about troubleshooting the issues, application issues like internal server error, gateway timeout issue, domain is not working, how to prioritize the task to deliver to the client in an agile model or a DevOps model, how to create a documentation. All these things will be involving in DevOps. So now key things if we can, on the whole, we can do talk about SRE mainly focuses on application monitoring and raising the incident and emergency response with respect to the production support, and optimizing and working with the performance and availability of the servers with security, maintaining the performance standards of the application. Similarly, DevOps works on continuous releases of the pipelines, automating the processes, delivering at right point of time to the client, troubleshooting the issues of the applications and server side and also client side as well, and optimizing the system performance. All these will be part of DevOps. So this is about differentiation between SRE versus DevOps. So under the DevOps, we will be having multiple roles like engineer, DevOps architect. Likewise, we will be having multiple roles as well for your information. So if you like the video, please do subscribe and encourage us. We will be posting regular all about DevOps, a new content to you people, which talks about like these jobs, requirements, talking about the new things in DevOps and architectures and many more. Thank you once again, guys. Bye.